Okay guys, I'm here today with Adele Fornarino, ADCC double gold champion. First time in history that anyone wins the ADCC double gold. First time in history there is an open class on ADCC.
Yeah, kind of. There was one in 2000, I want to say like 2005 or something, but there was one a while ago.
Oh, I didn't.
It got taken out, and then a few years later they've just reintroduced it now.
But anyways, I don't think it ever happened in the history of Jiu-Jitsu that a person who is 55 kilos wins the open class, male or female. So this is like, and you made it, and 6 matches, 4 submissions.
Yep.
Which is unbelievable. So Adele, one of her favorite things is the Chopstick Guard.
Yes.
Which is a way to pull to the close guard, right?
Exactly. So I came from a gi background. Getting close guard in the gi, really easy, grab, pull, lock them up. I found the transition between gi and no gi difficult because I was really good at the close guard, really hard to get people there. So I had to get a little bit creative about how I was using my legs, how I was getting control of my partner, and that's where the Chopstick Guard came in.
Okay.
So the Chopstick Guard is all about control. It's all about utilizing my legs to actually keep my partner in a good range. So the Chopstick Guard is just a fancy way of saying I have a foot on either side and I'm biting my legs to close the inside space so that you can't wedge your knee and keep me away.
Yep.
But also so I can actually bite and hold you and maintain that distance, whether that be pushing, whether that be pulling, I can keep you here.
Yep.
So all of what I'm looking for in these kind of exchanges when I'm playing these open guards is, can I control the upper body and get the hands out of the way so that I can start to bite with my legs. And then as soon as I get this bite, I got a V-line between my hips and your belly. So it's just about pumping myself in and taking away that space. And it's actually whipping my hips into your stomach.
Yep.
So I pull in, straighten out my left leg, open up, lock it up, and then we're good to go. This is my primary attacking position. So if I can get here, I'm happy. The overhook, an arm split, a posture break, happy days from here.
Yeah, so I see a lot of value on this because, for example, with the gi, we also have the chance to grab the collar, grab the sleeve, and pull the person, right?
Exactly.
No gi, there is no way. So there's a big gap here between like being the butterfly and finding the close guard, right? So this was kind of like a path that you found it.
Exactly. I found upper body connections really difficult because if I collar tie, it's not hard for you to disengage this. It's not as good as like an actual fabric grip. So I was trying to hold this and I was trying to use this to pull in, but people just kept stripping my grips all the time. So I just kind of almost negated all the upper body grips. I just didn't think about it, and I'm just like, okay, how can I attach my lower body?
And do you need this grip or you don't even need this grip?
The only time I'll need it is if you start actually pushing at my legs. So if you're being annoying, then I can start to control the arm, or if you start pinning at my legs, I can start to control the wrist across.
Okay.
So I deal with it if I need to, but let's say I'm here and you start using this hand at my upper body, I don't mind too much because my legs are still connected to your hips, so I can still pull myself in and lock you up. So this is that distance management control. Even if you pull away from me, if you start moving away, I can actually still
it's hard to get out.
use this to drag me in.
Yeah, and for example, over here, your goal is always to go to the close guard, or you have attacks from here as well?
Well, the beauty about this position is a lot of it is about your reaction.
Okay.
If you're staying square with me, then it's really easy for me to just pull into the close guard.
Yep.
If you start to run away from me, then I can start to get into back exposure because I can drag away, pull myself in. If you even turn the other way, this is what gets me underneath your body.
That's awesome.
My K guard, my backside 50. So it's a really versatile position because I get access of my legs to manipulate your balance, your body weight, and even just pull or push you away.
Got it. And then my last question, I love the fact that even when you close the guard, you're not just closing the guard, you're closing the guard with the overhook, right?
Exactly. I want to make sure that I'm doing majority of the work of getting to an attacking position with the closed guard at the very start. I see it all the time. I see people really work hard to get to their closed guard and they pull themselves in and they get the closed guard and then they square themselves up.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most frustrating position of the closed guard to work because your defense is from this square position.
Yeah.
So my job when I get to closed guard is when I'm here, I'm going to need to cut an angle, get an overhaul, get to the side, do all these things. Why not do that at the very start? Why not proactively?
No, and one thing that I always find the similarity between like the very best people is like the link between the moves, you know, like
100%.
The average person, they go from open guard to close guard. You were going from open guard, close guard with the overhook, controlling my wrist, and there's a sequence of things here that if the person really doesn't understand what you're doing, it's almost like invisible. So like,
I just want to be as proactive as possible. I want to be as energy efficient as possible.
Good.
So I don't want to waste a whole bunch of energy getting closed guard and then needing to fight 5-10 minutes to even get on my side in the first place.
Yep.
I just want to get on my side straight away. So I'm not just looking for closed guard, I'm looking for an attacking variation of closed guard, always.
There you go. And this idea of the chopstick, did you kind of like invented that, or you have seen people do that before? I mean, like, it's the first time I'm hearing this is a new term to me, almost like.
So I didn't come up with the name. The name got passed on to me.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where it originated. I never want to say I invented something because jiu-jitsu has been around for so long.
I can say that's my job here.
But no one explicitly showed it to me. So there was nobody that sat me
Okay.
down. There was no instructional that I watched. There was no person that I saw doing it out in a competition stage that was like, this is the chopstick guard, this is how you get to it. For me, I developed it in my own game because it worked as that bridge between gi and no gi.
Yeah, and do you use for gi as well?
100%, absolutely. Because again, we can use it to get underneath our partner, we can use it to get into the legs, you can use it to get to the closed guard, you can use it to get directly into your submissions.
Got it.
So it's a strong position, that's for sure.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, so guys, Adele just shot an entire instruction all about closed guard, which talks a lot about the chopstick, because that's how you go to the closed guard, right?
Exactly, absolutely.
Yeah. And it's the very first instructional we have with Adele. She's literally the best female in the grappling world nowadays. She just won the ADCC lightest weight division, super impressive. And it's going to be at BJJFanatics.com. Maybe by the time you're watching, maybe it's already there. So make sure to check that out. And thanks so much.
Such a privilege.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.